get the vibe that someone's really trapped or depressed. I do feel like this person wants progress. You want to move on with your life, but you kind of feel like you either have no direction or very scared of the future, even though you don't know what you're scared of. It's kind of like, do I move towards my goals or do I stay? Like, there's a lot of overthinking in your mind about something. Um, you have free will, but you kind of feel like you don't. It's kind of like you're set on the fence, making a decision, and it's a very heavy burden. I also feel like you're overthinking because I kind of feel like maybe self-sabotaging is what's happening. Spirit's saying that you have the resources, the knowledge, the know-how to get things done, to be in flow. You have the materials, you have the inspiration, you have the creativity, if you know what I mean. It says that you have the tools as well. The tools, practicality, abilities, resources. You just need to apply yourself. You need to build it, fix it, organize yourself. It says here you are well equipped. It says that you definitely need to get something done. I also feel like you're in your head a lot, daydreaming about, believing in the impossible or daydreaming about how things could get better. But the problem is you're too focused on the negative, the things you can't control. So I kind of feel like you're in your head with a lot of problems, a lot of complications that need time to balance out and need to be worked on. There are many components in your head. You're trying to think about everything, trying to control everything, and this is making you feel extremely stuck. You are excited about the future. I do get the sense that you can't wait for change, but you feel like you need to heal or you need to fix something from within. There's a lot of regret here, and it's like you need to make adjustments. You know that you need to fix something in order to move ahead. You either need to make something happen, you need to make adjustments so you can move forward for some reason. It also takes, it says teamwork here, so you should like, it says here like you could help get people to help you, because it takes, for you it takes a while. You definitely feel isolated. You feel like closed off, lonely, or withdrawn about what you want to do with your life. You're not really, I don't think that you're connecting with the right people. You do have like desire to change, but it just feels like you're not having the support. It says here lone biker, so it just feels like you are on your own a lot, and you love your freedom and spending time on your own, but there's no one really to help boost your energy. Spirit says you're still healing your heart, but you have many options, many possibilities, many choices, a lot of potential. You're very adaptable. There's freedom here, but I feel like you're tired. Okay, so mentally tired, maybe overthinking, overstimulated. I feel like something is stuck and something needs to change in order for you to change. Spirit says you need to love yourself more. Maybe give yourself a break. Maybe forgive yourself for the past. Maybe make friends with yourself. Maybe learn that self-love and self-confidence. Work on that self-esteem, because maybe that would really help you shift forward. Spirit says that you get very lucky if you start helping yourself. I see a wish coming true. I see blessings. I see abundance. Good luck. Things are about to open up for you if you do work on that self-love. Okay, so something needs to end before you can step into this energy, okay, of power, of celebration, of abundance. I think you're going to do very well. I do see opportunities. I do see like happiness. I do see congratulations. You just need to get back on track. You need to move on from your situation. You need to go in that direction. You need to make a plan. You need to go towards it without any resistance. You need to speak to the universe. You are connected to Source Universe, and you do feel that, but there's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of smoke in the background. Maybe something holding you back, which is causing this mental fatigue, or this negative thinking, or this feeling of lack. And the thing is that you're very sensitive to energy, and that's the problem. I also feel like you want to achieve something, but you kind of feel like powerless in a way, vulnerable, trapped, and you're still deciding whether or not to go towards what your dreams are, or to create something. And spirit is like saying you need to create some discipline here. You need to push forward. You need to resolve the situation, improve yourself every day. Spirit says you're too stuck in your head about in an illusion, right? So unclear, trapped, confusion, hallucination, or bad programming from the past. So you need to be a little bit more resilient. Spirit is also saying connect to nature, ground yourself in the earth, reflect on things. It will definitely help you. It says Spirit also says that you will eventually go in the right direction and manifest what you need to get out of your situation. I kind of feel right now there's a lot of maybe family issues that you're trying to hold together. You feel restricted, you feel trapped, you feel like you need to like hold it in for everyone else, and you are trying to, I don't know, I kind of feel like you're trying to defend your energy, or you're trying to protect yourself from something negative. I kind of feel like everything's a gamble here. If you do feel like to change, you're very scared of change, you're very scared of, I don't know what it is, being vulnerable or being hurt. You need some type of security. You need some type of certainty in a way, confirmation. Right now, you definitely feel like disengaged, disinterested, just like bored or disconnected in a way. You need to make a commitment to yourself. You need to move past the hurt from the past, and you need to, this Phoenix, so something needs to end and transform into something else. That's what Spirit is saying. There needs to be, if you want a new beginning, if you want success, you need to let go of whatever it is that's causing this tension or a feeling of unpredictability, right? You definitely got an obstacle here. Spirit says you will break free of this barrier, of these challenges, of these obstacles. There has been a lot of setbacks in your life, but eventually I do see you moving on. I see you moving or completing a cycle and having a final ending and starting a new beginning. I do see you eventually going towards a new life and ascending, moving up in the world. I also see you're going to do very well in whatever chosen career that you've chosen. And I do feel like, there will be a lot of attention on what you do. Okay, so I feel like naturally you have this aura of she's going to do something. It's kind of like you feel like you have this audience. I also feel like you are very given, very caring. I also feel like something to do with, trying to help people. There's just a lot of pressure on your mind right now, a lot of anxiety, stressed out, like just needing to change this energy. There's a lot of emotional baggage here. Spirit is saying you need to get rid of unresolved issues, fear of something, heavy burdens. You need to prepare to let it go, to go towards the next level, because you have a long journey ahead of you. Spirit saying be logical, find that discipline, work smart, focus, create a structure, be in control, train yourself, learn some skills, be in flow, be that commanding presence, and basically reclaim your power. Okay, have boundaries, take care of yourself, assess the situation carefully. And it says that you kind of, Spirit is like saying you want like reassurance for the future that it will work out. You want to see the future because you are maybe afraid of failing or afraid of something. That's what I'm seeing here. But I kind of feel like you have a lot of, you got a lot to give, and I kind of feel like you come here, you're very bold, and you are, resourceful and adventurous and courageous and ambitious, but somewhere along the line you lost all of that courage, you lost all of that strength, and you lost all of that identity. Spirit is like saying go within, meditate, speak to your higher self, ground yourself, get balanced, work on the inner child, balance your energies, reflect on what's going on. And Spirit saying also like create these